Thanks for watching 3dmotive.com. My name is Ryan James Smith, and in this video we're going to be learning how to use simple vertex painting to create realistic procedural material blending as well as manipulate other properties of your material with vertex paint. This video is intended for intermediate to advanced levels and assumes that you are adept with Photoshop, the UDK material editor, and the current generation game art workflow. Now that per instance vertex blending has become available for use in game engines, vertex blending with HLSL shading language has become an extremely useful and powerful tool. With the proper technical know-how, we are able to use vertex channels to paint extremely realistic transitions between two material types. This is done by using vertex color channels to manipulate key parameters in the material networks that we will be setting up. In this video we will be going over the following topics: theory and practice of vertex blending, mix maps, advanced vertex color alpha blending, and procedural transitions. Using these techniques we will construct 3 advanced vertex blending materials. Alright, before we get into the meat of things, I just want to show you exactly what these materials are capable of. I'm going to go ahead and open up Mesh Paint here. You don't have to worry about what I'm doing. I'm going to explain everything in the coming chapters. Right now I just want to show you what these materials are capable of. So this is a hard surface to soft surface transition. So it's used to blend in snow and sand with whatever texture that you have underneath. So with the red channel and the alpha channel checked, I'm actually going to come in here and start painting in some snow. And I'm able to paint a procedural fall off. I'm just going to lower the strength here a little bit. I could paint a procedural fall off with the green channel, and with the blue channel I can offset vertices. Now when we code these in the material editor, we're going to be using a lot of parameter nodes. And if I actually came in here and opened up this material, instance constant, you could see all the different parameters that we have to play with. Now using this same material, we could swap out some different values and different texture maps to get a completely different look. And that's what this material is. Instead of snow, we're blending in sand using the same exact functionality. And just like in the previous material, I could come in here with the green channel, paint a little bit of a fall off, use the alpha channel to adjust the normal map scale, and finally use the blue channel to raise the vertices on the positive z-axis to make it look like its sand is actually piling up. Now the next 2 materials are a liquid to hard surface transition, and this is where we're going to be introduced to procedural transitions. Now you'll notice when I come in here and paint with the red channel, this material is designed to blend in blood on this herringbone brick pattern. Now when I paint, not only does liquid appear, but a wet map transition appears along the liquid, and this all happens with one texture channel. The green channel actually has the same functionality as in terms of wet maps, but it just gives us a little bit more control of where we want to place it. The blue channel just offsets vertices on the negative z-axis. This helps us get the pooling blood in the recesses of the surface type of look. Now using the same parameters, we just tweaked them a little bit and made it look like water in this next material. You'll notice that the blood is completely opaque, yet the water is translucent. This translucent map comes with a pretty cool functionality. It directly has a relationship with lighting. So when I pull the light away, the surface of the water becomes more translucent and reflective, but when the light comes nearer, the intensity of the light pierces through the liquid, making what's under it more visible. So these textures have a light-based intensity in their translucency. And again, using the green channel, I could come in and paint a wet map that actually has an environment map on it for more realistic reflections. These can all be toggled via parameters. This last material that we're going to be making is what's called an entropy shader, and this version is concrete. So what we do is we design what concrete will look like as time goes on and it gets a little bit aged. So we could come in here with the green channel and paint in a little bit of discoloration. just to break the tiling up a little bit. Using the red channel in combination with the blue or alpha, we could paint in cracks and height variation. So if I were to paint, you'd see some cracks being created as the surface is offset. If we switch from alpha to blue, it offsets the verts on the negative axis. The red channel controls the cracks. I could erase the cracks if I want to, and paint them back in anywhere I want. It's a really cool shader. You're going to be learning how to make all these in the next coming chapters, so let's not waste any time. Let's go ahead and get started.